Do you see the protests continuing? Let's assume Imran is re-arrested tomorrow. Will his protesters come back on the street or not? Are we seeing, therefore, a possibility that the situation is no longer in the control of the government or the army if Imran Khan is re-arrested tomorrow?
What, in my understanding, just today, the Pakistani army had a flag march in Lahore and in Islamabad. So it means that there is a probability there will be a massive use of force by the government, and much of the second and third tier leadership of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf has been arrested. So this is all mob after Imran Khan, which is on the street. So there is a likely possibility they will handle the mob. The only thing is that there are rumors as well that the mob was allowed to do this mayhem, to create this crisis so that they could get legitimacy for whatever they have to do afterwards.
Interesting. KC Singh, you use the analogy of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. Since Zulfikar Ali Bhutto in the 1970s, we haven't seen these kind of street protests for a political civilian leader who has in a way been challenging the army's writ. Can anyone in Pakistan, in your view, challenge the army and win, KC?
We don't know, but it's army. The Frankenstein monster has been created by the army. He's brought in, supported, basically they are the ones who brought him in. And remember, Benazir Bhutto also, she had cut a deal with Nawaz Sharif, with Pervez Musharraf. But then when she broke the deal, when she came back from Dubai and she started campaigning, it was clear that army was not happy with it. Then she got bumped off. And it's never been clear how she got assassinated. Fingers have been pointed at the army even then. And of course, Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, there was the official assassination by hanging him. So Imran is in a very difficult position because the army, but what remains to be seen is there's been speculation yesterday that is there a division in the army? So far, we've never seen a division in the Pakistani army. But with someone with this kind of potent mix of different charismatic elements in it and dangerous elements, as I said, 3-4 of them, certainly the ordinary soldier will not be immune from the effect of this. If it starts affecting there, so we will know once the test comes. But I think the state has been able to get 48 hours and therefore get their act together because they were taken by surprise. But remember, the Rangers did it because when they tried arresting him a few weeks ago, then a mob had surrounded his house. So the police were not able to enter his house.
No, but they are. That's why they grabbed him in the court. But KC Singh, to imagine therefore that the Corps Commander's house is being targeted, this suggests that, we keep saying it's a mob. The fact is, these are scenes we haven't seen in the past. So either the army is divided, either the army's writ is being challenged. What do you think, do you see Imran Khan really being able to survive politically this kind of challenge to the army?
Well, he's been challenging them. As I said, for the period that he's been out of power, he's been directly challenging the army. He's been naming them. He's been saying they are the ones who want me out.
But
has the line been America crossed? Wanted me out.
But has the line been crossed?
Done at the behest of Western powers.
Has the line been crossed?
No, we don't know. So it'll be tested now. This is the first time that the mob or the crowds or his supporters, the PTI, the common man, and whether the army working with the police can neutralize them because they've had 48 hours, they would have picked up their leaders. You see, once the protests are silenced, even for 48 hours, it's very difficult to revive them. Then the state steps in. How much force are they willing to use? Obviously, yesterday they were not willing to use force. It would have got worse if they used force. Then it would have been directly, because army would have had to fire at the mob. I don't think the army wants to do that dirty work. They want the police to do that. Now, police were not competent enough to handle it. Army firing, I don't think it's happened in Pakistan when army, well, they've killed in Baluchistan and all Baluch leaders. But in the heart of Pakistan, in Punjab or in the heartland, you've not had army fire at a mob. They did in case of Lal Masjid, and you see the consequence. Pervez Musharraf was gone after that.
Kamar Chima, is the army divided? Are there divisions at the very top of the army, some siding with Imran, others determined to get him out?
Well, as far as the chain of command in Pakistan is concerned, we have never seen the chain of command has been violated. during the worst scenes during the war against terrorism or something which happened in Afghanistan, when the entire army had to go through the ideological transformation, because entirely for the 70 years or the 65 years it was considered the only country which is an enemy is in India. But the army had to tell the forces that this is a new army. So this ideological transformation went very smoothly. But yes, there are rumors that there is some division, but I have never seen where the chain of command has been violated, and that makes the army chief the most powerful person in the army. And so far we have not seen. The sympathies could be there. The people have sympathies for Imran Khan, because remember, in the last 15 to 20 years, the army have created very prestigious. They have made Imran Khan as a clean man, and they have done everything for that. So right now, for this U-turn they have taken on Imran Khan, it has been difficult. But I think in coming months, we will see that the army has declared him the anarchist, basically. In the internal discussions, what we have come to know, that Imran Khan is known as an anarchist, not a person who looks for the stability of the country, who is looking for his own personal power, and he is not looking for the larger interest of the state.